What's going on, Tiger fans? You found your way back to another LSU Recruiting HQ video. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel, and also follow us on all of our social media accounts on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you guys for watching. What is going on, guys? It is Friday morning, October 7th, 2022, and it is a huge week in LSU athletics. We got fall baseball this week. Oh, and I believe there's a top 10 matchup happening in Tiger Stadium this weekend as LSU welcomes in number 8 Tennessee, 11 a.m. kickoff Saturday morning. That place is going to be absolutely rocking, and we are here to break it down for you guys today. All right. That being said, man, it's been a week of breakdowns, a week of guessing, a week of preparation. It has just been all eyes locked in on what the goal is on Saturday, and that is to find the recipe to find a way to knock off Tennessee, because Tennessee is obviously the best team LSU has faced to date. LSU sits at 4-1. Tennessee sits at 5-0. Coming into Tiger Stadium, but Tennessee has not played a true SEC road game to this point, and they for sure haven't played at a place like LSU. So, what kind of factors are we looking at here in this game? What does LSU have to do to have a chance in this football game? And the first thing I want to talk about is how they start these football games. Against Florida State, you get down early and you come back. Against Mississippi State, you get down 13-0 and you come back. Against Auburn, you get down 17-0 and then you come back. Well, folks, I'm telling you this now, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If LSU starts slow like they've been doing, they will get run out of the building. And everybody will be able to pack it up and get drunk and do whatever they need to do by about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Because the game's going to be over, because you're not looking at being down 10-0, 17-0. You're going to be down 24. You're going to be down 30-0. If you start slow against this Tennessee offense and you can't match drive for drive to start this game and let them know that you're here, all right, you will get run out the gym. All right, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. All right, Tennessee's pass defense is statistically one of the worst defenses in the nation. That's not the SEC. That is the entire nation. All right, and they're banged up at corner. Brian Kelly's talked about all week how he wants to see Jayden Daniels be more aggressive and take more chances. All right, well, here's your chance. All right, if you want to win this football game, it's going to take risk. You're probably not better than this football team, skill for skill. All right, you have the home field on your side. All right, that's a big enough advantage. That's driven the line all the way down to almost 3 at this point. So you have that on your side, but you have to be able to keep them engaged by starting fast. All right, these slow starts are just going to suck the life out the building, and Tennessee is going to breeze to an easy victory on the road. All right, and you're not really going to be able to match them because Tennessee is going to score. All right, your defense is solid, but your defense can't be on the field the whole first half and expect to have success throughout the whole game. This is not a team you can just make adjustments at halftime and shut them down. You're not going to shut them down. All right, you have to think as an offensive player. You have to think with that mindset. LSU has too good a skill position on the outside with Kayshawn, Malik Neighbors, guys like Jack Besh, Brian Thomas. All these guys are better athletes than what Tennessee has defending them. All right, get them in space and get them the ball, especially number 7. Your best player hasn't got the ball at all this year. All right, the day that happens is the day that this offense is probably going to take off. I understand the sharing the wealth thing, and that's how the offense is designed, but I don't care. All right, you have a top 3 receiver in the country. All right, in your meeting rooms, and we're not just designing plays to get this kid the ball. Like everybody says, you've gotta share the wealth. This is not how the offense is designed. They're not gonna throw the ball down the field. Well, damn it, find a way. There's no way that number 7 should be on the sideline on important third downs. All right, there's no reason why you can't design 4 to 5 plays for him every single game just to get his hands on the ball. He is too good of a player. All right, and I bet you if you see his targets tick up, I guarantee you see offensive production start to tick up because he's that good. You know, you're not running plays that are going to be 75-yard deep balls down the field. All right, you got to get the ball out in space, and you got to think that number 7 can take that thing 75 yards on a 5-yard route and take it 75 yards and make a man miss and make a play and turn it into a 75-yard play. And that's exactly what Kayshawn brings to the table. And I'm really hoping that this weekend is the weekend that they finally decide that they need to get him involved. I understand the dynamics of the offense, and I understand that it is not meant for one specific person. It's not meant for wide receivers, really. All right? But that's not saying that LSU can't find ways to get him involved in the game. There's just no way. I believe he had 1 catch against Auburn, and that's just unacceptable. Unacceptable. All right? I don't care who he is. How you do it, where you do it. If you gotta have him take a direct snap at this point, I'm for it. All right. That being said, all right. So, a couple stats I want to break down. I have them wrote down right here. All right. Hendon Hooker, quarterback for Tennessee, has 16 straight games with a touchdown pass. All right. LSU leads the SEC in +5 turnover margin with 12 turnovers total. All right, that's going to be huge on Saturday. I feel like you're going to have to turn the ball over if you want to have a chance. Hendon Hooker doesn't turn the ball over though. All right, so that's another thing you have to look out for. All right, another stat on starting fast. All right, Tennessee has scored at least 1 touchdown in the first quarter of 16 of 17 games under Josh Heupel. All right, that is a huge stat. That means that even on their slow games, right, games where they might struggle, they're still coming out. All right, they have a good game plan to start the game, right, and they're scoring in that first quarter, putting the pressure on you. Okay. LSU currently at 14.8 points per game. Sits around 14th nationally. And obviously, we've all heard all week that LSU is 11-3 in games starting before noon local time. Obviously, this game is at 11 a.m. And boy, let me pause for a second for the breakdown. Can we talk about what CBS is doing? Like, we got 2 30-point blowouts on CBS prime time, like 3:30 slot. We got Georgia Auburn. That's a 29.5 point spread. And then we have A&M and Alabama. Max Johnson broke his hand. He's not playing in that game. That line's going to move up. It was started at 24. So here's another start fast stat of the day. All right, Tennessee under Josh Heupel is 11-0 when leading at halftime. 11-0. So that's it. And I'm telling you this, they're 0-6 when they're not. So guys, it sounds like we're going to know who wins at halftime. Because Tennessee's never lost a game under Josh Heupel where they have the lead going into halftime. And they never won a game where they didn't have the lead. All right? So what does that mean? Jane Daniels, you got to take shots. You got to do what you can do. All right, you make plays and figure out ways to get your best players the ball. All right, and you're gonna have success. This defense is not ferocious, and they're not gonna shut you down. You're gonna have windows of opportunity there to score. It's just you got to make the most of them. You have to be more accurate. You have to push the ball down the field a little bit more than you're comfortable with. All right, because that's the benefits. You guys watch LSU 2019. The benefits of having an amazing offense is that other teams' offenses are going to take more chances, which could result in you giving up more points. All right, so it happens. You have to be that initiator. You have to go out there and you have to try to take this game from them. They're not going to give it to you. All right, they're too well coached. They're too well disciplined. All right, they're not going to give you the game. They're not going to commit a bunch of penalties. They're not going to turn the ball over. All right, you're just going to have to go blow for blow with them and find yourself in a position in the fourth quarter to steal a win at home against a raucous crowd. I'm telling you guys, Death Valley is going to be rocking this weekend. I don't care if it's 11 a.m. I don't care about any of that stuff. All I know is that when LSU fans are motivated and LSU smells a top 10 team coming into Tiger Stadium, all right, that place is going to be jam-packed, and that place is going to be loud. All right, and I can't wait. I'm going to be there. I'm super excited leaving out of South Carolina tonight to go to the game, and I will be in there with you guys, and hopefully we will be celebrating an LSU victory. That's all I got for today, guys. Man, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.